Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you for visiting. I just kind of want to let you guys know that I got my stuff from ColourPop and I am extremely excited about it. The one thing that I will tell you is that I did get this, it's my pleasure. It is a brand new palette made with 9 different colors. The color descriptions are definitely on the back, and it's a best place for them because truly it is the most wonderful thing. I hate having the plastic that the pieces come with, or like the ones that cover the glass. I don't like it when the colors are actually not really printed on the inside and they are not actually on the back, like somewhere that I could get the color names from. Not that it really matters. Now, with this palette, one thing that happened, 2 of the shades were shattered in the shipping. So as with ColourPop, as they always are, their customer service is absolutely amazing. And so right now I'm actually getting a new palette. They're shipping a new one to me, which I thought was absolutely wonderful. What I'd actually asked them was, there any like life hacks that I could use, and getting on YouTube, because this one had shattered and this one had shattered. And when I got on YouTube, what they did, or what I saw in there, was a way to actually put like your shadows back together. So the Earth Shine and the Mr. Sandman, this one and that one were the ones that shattered. And what I did was I went ahead and pressed into them, or got into them. Ooh, I don't know if this is really going to work, but you know what? It wouldn't be ones that I would travel with. The 2 that I did, that I really bought the palette for, unfortunately, are the ones that shattered. So my stress level went through the roof. And like I said, I actually contacted ColourPop, and ColourPop has excellent customer service. So all I did was tell them that my palette was shattered. 2 of them were shattered. I sent pictures of the shattered one. I sent pictures of my invoice. And then the other thing that I'd sent, asked them was, I just want to know if they had any ways to know that, if they could tell me any ways that I could actually fix the shadows. And what they did is just to let me know that they were going to send me out a new palette, that, you know, not to worry about anything, that they felt really bad that it was actually broken. And, you know, that was not their fault. They didn't actually have to do that at all. They didn't have to. It definitely was not their fault. I think that when the postal service ended up shipping it, sometimes what they do is they're a little rough. The packages end up coming looking like they've been kicked, the typical old school version of what the postal service used to be, even though they're really not like that. So anyway, I ordered it just for this palette. I ordered from ColourPop this palette because I saw it on an advertisement. I hadn't even seen anyone actually use the palette. I'll probably end up using it tomorrow, and we'll do another color look because I did already use it once. Again, what I did was I found a hack for it, and what I did was I just kind of specifically put the shadows back together as best as I could, and then dripped some alcohol in them. And once I dripped the alcohol into them, just let them dry, and hopefully that will help. And if not, then I have another palette on the way. There were several other things that I bought from them as well. One of them was also this Brighter Than the Moon ColourPop. This is Pinch Me. It's just a highlighter. These are not cream highlighters, but they're very soft. There's definitely one, and I hate swatching because I just don't see a purpose for it. I just really don't. Anyway, this is one of the colors for this one. This one was a pinky color that was absolutely gorgeous, and I really fell in love with that one. That was one of the highlighters. The other one that I ended up getting was another Super Shock highlighter, and this one's in Counting Sheep. This is my 3rd ColourPop highlighter because I do have one more that I absolutely adore and love, and I love how soft they are, but this one is more of a beigey looking one. This one was just as gorgeous. Sometimes the postal service is just not the best. That pink one on the back of my hand didn't look too great, but this one's not too bad. So I'm kind of digging on them. I can't wait to get them on my eyes and see what I can do. One of the other things that I actually ordered as well was a new lippy scrub. That's exactly what they call it. It's from ColourPop. Lippy scrub. This one's in Coco Loco. Now, Coco Loco is kind of special to my heart because when we were in the Dominican Republic, most of the drinks that we drank, because I found this one, was a Coco Loco, and it was absolutely amazing. It was so good. Something to do with coconut and some rum and something else. It was really good. A little bit of berry something, but I don't really know exactly what that was. It smells really good. This smells amazing. And I really like lip scrubs. I think they're great, especially if you're going to use one of your matte stay-ons. You can't really have chapped lips or anything like that when it comes to the matte stay-ons because they just don't work out so well. It's something that just doesn't work out. I don't really know what else to say, but it really doesn't. Sorry about my hair today. I apologize. It's a little unruly. I did take it out. The other thing that I'm very, very excited about as well is I went ahead and ordered just some straight up glitter. I really enjoy doing the glitter eyes when I do my halo and stuff, and I enjoy that a lot. I love having the glitter on the center. This one is called Glitterly Obsessed, and it is just see-through. It does smell funny, but it is see-through, and it's just, let's see, it's just a light paste that's a little bit dewy. It's kind of moist. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of moist to the touch, something that you can see, but enough of the glitter comes off on your finger that you can actually tint any color shadow that you want. So you might be able to find some like gorgeous shadow that you just want to add some glitter to, and I am very excited about that. You could probably use this on your lips as well if you wanted to use like a sporadic pasted color. I would imagine that you can always put that on there too. Once it dries, I would imagine again that it probably is a gorgeous color. This one is in Eternal Sunshine, and this one I'm very, very excited to try. Also another purplish color. Almost all of this that I got right here is stuff that I looked up on their clearance. I spent a whole, I think $30. I ended up with 3 different lipsticks, along with this as well. And again, I just absolutely love this. Along with this ColourPop one to put into this absolute pink, or this even brighter pink, this purpley pink, and this more pink, I guess for lack of better terms. I just am absolutely in love and just enamored by this palette. Here is one of the new lippy sticks that I ended up getting. I thought that I ordered a different one because this is what came, but just so you know, this is definitely just a new package. It's a new package, so I'm very excited to try this as well. My nude lipstick, how do I say this? I have become literally practically obsessed with nude lipsticks, and I absolutely loved this one. This was another one that I thought was just very stunning, and it is more like a crayon. It's kind of thick, and I think that that is definitely a gorgeous color as well, and I'm looking forward to being able to use that. I've been saving all of this ColourPop just so I could showcase it for you guys on screen. And then with this week, everything has just been so kind of out of control. We did go to see Elton John last week, as you can, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's his Yellow Brick Road tour. And he did end this end the concert itself with singing Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And it was just so emotional. I actually cried twice. So very excited. We're going to Bring Me the Horizon soon. The other one that we're going to go see is Ariana Grande. After that, we're going to see Joe Rogan and another stand-up comedian that I really, really love. And that Hunter's really gotten me turned on to, because Joey Diaz, I didn't really think that I would be a fan, but I really am. He is just funny. I just have found that life is too short, and I can't stick by some of my morals that I really thought that I wouldn't be able to handle before, but I'm doing pretty good. So here's the other ColourPop. Here's another one of the lippies, but this is lip gloss. Now, as I've stated before, that I am not a lip gloss lover. I'm not a huge fan of lip gloss. I don't like it because to me it ends up very, very sticky. And I did end up wearing these two because I wasn't sure how I was going to like them at all. And I will tell you right now, I have fallen in love. This is what I wore to the Elton John concert because I did end up wearing one of my matte lipsticks underneath, and I ended up covering it with the lipstick, the lip gloss that I just fell in love with. This one's called Round Midnight. And then this blue one, I cannot wait either because I'm going to be showcasing some navy-ish blue and some green eyes. I'm going to see what it's like. I'm working hard this year to try to bust out of my comfort zone, and as I want to do with everyone else, I want you guys to break out of your comfort zone. Do something different today. Do something great today. Even if it means wearing a blue lip gloss, if that's not what you're used to. This one is called Stratus Update. And so honestly, I think ColourPop is the bomb. Their customer service just totally reiterated to me how exceptional this company is. They are from, I think it is San Bernardino, California. Please forgive me. Let me see if I can find it. Santa Monica, I apologize. Santa Monica, California is where they're out of, and they are so affordable, very, very reasonable. Almost everything that they sell is just out of this world. It is reasonable, and I pride myself on really being upfront with every single one of you guys and the way that I actually show you the makeup, because I'm not here to talk about a Laura Mercier powder that costs $60. I'm totally not into that. I am a woman who just wants to live her life every day just like everybody else, but I want to look the best that I want to. If I want to go to work looking like a grunge thug, like totally straight up wearing my Strays beanie and my glasses and my hair down and everything, I'm going to totally rock it. That's the way I am. It's how I want to be. And you know what? No one's going to tell me anything different. Also, my life is short. And as you guys all know as well, that I do have MS. And one thing that I challenge everybody to do is find something to challenge yourself. And if you are waking up to a day when you just don't feel like you want to participate in the day's crap that's going on, or you just want to go back to bed for 2 hours or anything, challenge yourself to do something great today. And you know what? Just doing something great might be wearing a lip gloss. So anyway, just letting you guys know, there's other things that I really want to showcase on my channel. Something else that I love so much is my comic books. Hunter and I are into comics a lot. There are 2 comics that I absolutely love. There's one specific writer that I enjoy. His name is Colin Bunn, and Bunn. And if you are remotely interested in comic books, definitely look him up. I'm kind of the weird and the macabre, the strange. I'm not all into the superhero everything, but he writes out of the norm stuff. The first, I think, comic book that I fell in love with again after 3 years ago when Hunter and I first started dating was Harley Quinn. The second one was one called Harrow County, and the story is just amazing. Another one called Saga. I know Colin didn't write that one, but it is something that comes out. I am all for the underdog, and one thing that I specifically love is supporting our indie brands. I am all into indie brands, voting for the little guy, making sure that the underdog can get a little bit of traction as well. And I think that's one thing about ColourPop that I love. It's definitely one thing that I love about Image, Zenescope. They're not the big 3, DC, Marvel, and the big 2 at least, DC and Marvel. That's what we really, really are seeing all over the movie studios now. And Avengers 3 is coming out. I can't remember the end of it. Anyway, it's basically Final War or something. I'm so excited about it because I'm also an extremely huge Aquaman fan. When I was little, I used to watch Justice League every Saturday morning. It was a ritual and my right. My dad didn't even get up to watch TV because I was going to be watching TV. And it was Justice League, and Aquaman was my absolute favorite. There's been quite a few writers that have come across. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start bringing out some of my comic books as well and sharing them with you. I do still have some Elton John videos that I'm trying to coordinate because I have some on my phone. I have pictures that I want to upload and everything and get with it. I am using a GoPro now as well for my vlogging, so that's something else that we're definitely going to be watching for, so I'm extremely excited about that. And I just had to let you guys know about this ColourPop haul. I've taken to actually kind of changing some of my makeup techniques that I've done. One thing that I will tell you all that I really don't do a lot is I do not use a lot of under eye concealer. We of age, when it comes to our under eyes, that skin is just getting so sensitive, so tender, and it often is a little bit more, I want to say greasy, but it has a little more moisturizer and stuff. So when you do put concealer on, by adding more, by putting on your foundation, adding a bake to it, putting on some concealer, adding a bake to that, you're actually layering up and you're giving your skin a better chance to actually crease. So you could have a creaseless concealer, like I use the Tarte creaseless concealer, and I absolutely love it. I do also use their Shape Tape, but I found that that was so thick that even with a damp beauty sponge that I was still having so much caking, and I was frustrated by that because of the way that I've done my eyes for so many years. In closing, more or less, I'm just going to be going over some more techniques for those of us with a little bit of age. I do not think that there is not anything that I do that not anyone could use. You can be young, you can be older, you can do anything. You just need to look the best way that you want to look. So again, all of my ColourPop stuff, I am so excited to try, especially this lip scrub. Very excited. Coco Loco reminds me of the Dominican Republic. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. This, I did do some looks with it. I'll see if I can actually upload those as well when it comes to when I do this, because I did take some stills and stuff, and I'm going to try to thumbnail them for you. So just so you know, ColourPop out of Santa Monica, California, fantastic, fantastic brand. Again, you know what, the glitter, very excited. Can't wait to try it. You know, I just might put it on other things. These I've already worn. This one is actually in Dream Date, and it is a cream lippy from ColourPop. And again, what all I did was I just got on there after Christmas, and I was looking through their clearance stuff, and it wasn't even so much their clearance stuff as it was their sale stuff. I am horrible about highlighters. I really need to do some better research on some blushes, and I think blushes are extremely under showcased, so I'm going to do that as well. Here is my lippy scrub. The other thing that I did get back out is going to be my luxury baking powder in lace. From Makeup Revolution. They're another smaller brand, and they do another fantastic job of doing their best to try to get us the most top quality product, which I will tell you is a top quality product. Makeup Revolution, amazing. And this one I'm going to start using for baking as well. One of the best things that I use for baking, and something that I haven't had to use since I figured out my technique, was what was creasing my under eye area. I've been using my Essence Brighten Up. I think this costs $3 at Walgreens, maybe $4, and that's only with tax. As you can tell, I've already hit pan. I've dropped it a couple times. The top is coming off. I have fallen in love with this one as well, and this one is just in banana powder. Banana powder is absolutely amazing. It's just a white yellow base powder, and it is a pressed powder. Again, pressed powder means you press it into the skin. Loose powder, put it on with a brush. So that's just the best way to think about it, to remember it. I'm going to be showcasing a couple more of my eyeliners that I received from Ulta as well. I know that I had spoken about them before, and I definitely want to get them on this channel. I have a lot that I need to do. I'm going to start showcasing a lot of stuff. I'm going to kind of branch out. I'm not rebranding because I didn't really think that I had a brand, but I think the most important thing here is remembering that I do have a disease. The reason why I started this channel 100% was because there is not a lot of support out there for MS people. For people with multiple sclerosis, there are not a lot of people out there for their families. And I think one thing that I definitely want to do is to get family opinions and stuff in, because I think that just seeing my opinion, even though I can give you two sides of the opinion, because I have been a niece, a daughter, and a great niece of people that have MS, and now I am, obviously inflicted with this disease myself. So I just want you all to know that there is another life outside of there. I don't eat, sleep, and dwell on my MS. I don't often give it the time that I sometimes maybe should, but I really don't. I just don't see a reason why I need to. I give it the time when it's necessary. I allow it a day or so, and you guys have seen some of my attacks that have come and gone, or some of they're not really exacerbations, they're not even real ones, they're just flare-ups from the old damage that I have that are just irritated. And if something is to happen, like the cold from the winter time, and if I was to actually do too much physical therapy and push my body too much with my chiropractor, that becomes detrimental to my existence. It's a game, and every single body is different. And I've explained that about MS when I talked to Matt about that. And I had told him that really what this is there's no specific way to diagnose it. There's no anything that has to do with it. So I'll talk more about that when I have specifically an MS video. I definitely wanted to just more or less showcase ColourPop. I've been away for too long, and I'm going to get back into this. Life shift change is pretty much over. I'm back on a good swing shift where I'm comfortable. I am still working 14-hour days. This week I have 2 14-hour days, and I know all of you are probably so you're worried, you wonder what I do. I don't tell a lot of people because I want to keep that part of my life completely separate. I think that that is what is important, because this is, you know, that's my job. This is my life. This is what I do. This is how I love. This is how I live. This is me. It's just what makes me me. So anyway, I'm not going to ramble on any more than I already have, because I have. Tomorrow I'm going to definitely get a look going on, and I want to actually work with Makeup Revolution one more time. I want to use their Fortune for the Brave, and I want to do a navy and a gold look, because I actually have the new Jaclyn Hill palette as well, and there are more looks out of my Zodiac Love palette from BH Cosmetics that I'm so excited to show. The one that I showcased before was a sunset look, and I actually wore it to Elton John because I just fell in love with the colors and the looks and the way my eyes popped, and everything was just absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Subscribe to my channel, leave me any comments or questions that you have, any product that you want me to try out. If you're looking for this video for MS advice, leave me some comments, some questions, some how do I deal with it. I did just upload a good MS video. I will try to link that up there if I can. Anyway, so just want to let you guys all know, stay healthy. Again, my commitment to every single one of you to try to upload at least twice a week. I'm going to 100% commit to that, and I'm working on it. This week has just been a little, I kind of stumbled a little bit, and I have one up this week, I think one last week, but from here on out, I think I'm ready to go. I think my studio's ready to go, organized. I am exactly how I want to be, and so you will be hearing a lot more from me, especially in some more vlogs. I want to be able to go out and do things and talk about what happens when I have to walk all day. I do have my Fitbit, so I can actually track or Fitbit every day, so that I can track how many miles I walk, and then I kind of measure my exhaustion level from there as well, because it can just go up, down. It just depends on the day and how much caffeine I've had, I guess. I'm a Red Bull lover. Anyway, so let me know if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if there's anything strange that you want to know. My life, again, is an open book. My opinion is always, of course, my own, and I just want to definitely reiterate again, these are my opinions, my experiences, my world. If you need specific MS advice or any medical advice, please, please, please seek a doctor out. If you are looking for MS advice itself, if you don't already have a really great neurologist, find one. Find one, and they should be able to answer your questions. If you feel that there's not a lot of questions and there's so much more research you want to do, that's what the internet's for. But you always have to remember, not everything on the internet is 100% believable. Like, everybody should know that now, but there are a lot of people that don't. And 2, that never substitute anything that you see from a non-medical person for actual medical advice. I am not here to do that. I'm only here to support, to help, to see if I can get you to, if you're lost, somebody that you need to speak with or anything, or if you have any general questions on what it was like for me or what it was like for some of my family members, just let me know. Anyway, last spot, much love to you all. Again, I'm not here to substitute for medical advice. So anyway, much love to you all again, and I just really look forward to interacting with the world. I think that that's what the internet is wonderful for. So stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.